1 person, 2 person, 3 behind camera.
Every year, an animal dies from either eating a toxic waste or from being trapped, and what gets these animals into these situations are litter that people throw out into the forest. I used to go camping all the time back in Jersey, and even though I do not do it anymore here in Florida, I still take time to visit the national parks around here. One of my favorite pastimes is to go on long hikes in the forest, but I cannot help but notice that I always see plastic bottles thrown out on the forest floor or bags of chips, even though there is a garbage can not that far. I want to help the environment and the animals that live in the forest by making aware that littering does not kill both the environment and animals. Every time I walk in one of the trails at the park, I always see litter of foods like bags of chips, jars, and other food containers. Animals are very curious creatures and like to investigate everything they see to see if it is food. So these same animals crawl inside these jars or bottles in search of food and tend to get stuck in them and eventually slowly die of starvation or illness. Most people should know that some rivers end up in the ocean. On most of the hikes that I go on, I usually walk beside a river, and I always see plastic bottles on the side of the river banks. A lot of people think about plastic in the ocean, but there is also plastic in lakes and rivers affecting fishes and turtles. These fishes and turtles can consume the plastic floating and kill themselves with the toxins. Those same toxins can seep into the ground. Toxins in the groundwater can affect our drinking water source for both us and the animals. Not only can drinking water affect us or the animals, also it can affect the plants and crops. With polluted water, it is not safe for the animals to drink with polluted soil. The plants are not safe to be consumed. With this in mind, I want to bring awareness with what can happen if we do not start doing something. My solution to this problem is simply just throw your trash into a garbage bin, and if you do not see one, hold on to it until you get home to throw it out. Keep in mind that it is not just you living in this world. There are also animals, all kinds, sharing it with you